about to watch some insects give out the Joey Daddies, the Chef Knuckles, the Beateronis, you know what I'm saying? 15 deadliest fights in the insect kingdom. The Fanatic has brought us a banger. So let's get it.
So when the metal hit his mug, he just sunk in place. 100K Holla, chillin' Bahamas. Come home to your crib and throw in your mama.
What is good, HollaSquad? We are the latest squad on the YouTube platform. This today we're back with another reaction, and we got the 15 deadliest fights in the insect kingdom. Now, we done been seeing like animals fight, like lions, boars, mooses. We've been seeing all of that. Now we about to see the insects fight, and I'm kind of scared because insects can creep up on you, and if they out here giving the 1-2s out something serious, we got to get rid of them too. Exterminator, please be here tomorrow with your best weaponry. All right, but before we hop into this, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff, and let's see. Yo, my man getting choked out.
We often see large animals fight it out in the wild, and sometimes forget there is another world, much smaller, filled with insects where massive battles take place. Have you ever seen a centipede fight a tarantula? What happens when a black widow and a wolf spider meet?
Woo!
Do they get married? If you want to see what goes on in the world of insects, you need to see this as we count down 15.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little scared, bro. Make sure there's no spiders coming down from my ceiling, boy.
Deadliest fights in the insect kingdom.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. When we be seeing the animal fights, that'd be one thing. I might mess around and have a heart attack next time I see an insect. If I see something too crazy in this video. Oh, they jumping this. Oh, GG's for the spider.
Number
boy.
15.
Wasp
versus Bumblebee. Wasps will attack a beehive if they consider the colonies insufficiently strong to justify their efforts. The wasps fight the defending bees, but if there are enough wasps, the bees near the hive entrance will be killed. The fundamental reason for this is that wasps are primarily interested in honey or protein.
Okay.
You can see some bees and wasps fight it out at this waterhole.
Even though they're insects, the
battles are spectacular as they jump on one another and try to take each other out of the way. This wasp approaches a bumblebee and tries to defy it, but doesn't and moves it to the side until it sneaks up on it from behind. Although the bumblebee is not aggressive, the wasp continues to harass it for no apparent reason.
Bro, why's my man?
Although the bumblebee is much bigger than this wasp, the wasp manages to sting the bumblebee 174 times during the filming of this scuffle. The wasp is terrorizing the bumblebee, and the large insect is no match for the wasp.
The Fanatic brings you all the best content you want to see when it comes to the animal kingdom. If you want to see the latest confrontation,
boy, if y'all was here that one night, that big old black hornet that was like this big flew past my head and hit my screen, I had to end stream. Boy, I had to go get it, and it just stayed right on the side of my computer. Boy, I was in a fight for my life that night. I ain't gonna lie. I beat that thing, boy, with the broom. It started stinging the broom. I took it on the broom to the tub. Listen, the Fanatic, you should upload that video of Big Holla beating up that hornet, boy.
Patience between animals and the best
I don't
animal
even know
videos.
If it was a hornet. It was big and black, though.
Now.
Everyone was like this big.
We post new videos every day for your entertainment.
Number 14. Honeybees versus spider. Spiders eat flies, beetles, moths, and butterflies, as well as most types of bees. However, in our video, this spider didn't expect to meet an entire army of honeybees. This changes the game entirely, and now the spider's overwhelmed by the bees. It is being eaten alive, and it can't do a thing about it. The bees attacking the spider are flapping their wings quickly, and this is a signal to tell the other bees doing nothing to come and help destroy the spider. It's a kind of code the bees use to alert each other. I guess they're doing a good job because this spider is being destroyed.
Yeah, they bringing him inside.
This giant fishing spider visits a few bees on a Sunday morning before heading to church. The bees don't seem disturbed at all and begin to approach the spider. The spider tries to convert the bees, but when they refuse, it decides to have a small snack before heading for Holy Communion. The bees are not pleased when the spider kidnaps one of their own and decides to eat it. The spider explains to the bees that their buddy is a sacrificial lamb. The bees laugh and attack the spider, and even though the spider is monstrous, there isn't much it can do against a horde of bees. The bees simply overpower the spider and
trying to be a bully. That's what you get. Hey, listen. They say, hey, bro, bring cuz back. All right, just let him go. We not gonna jump you. Fam said, come and get him. They started, bang, bang. Start giving that man the beats.
To bits. The bee owner explains the bees tore off one of the spider's legs, but didn't kill it, because he found the spider alive with one leg missing 1 week later. The bees left a note stating they had sacrificed the spider's leg to restore their faith in humanity. Number 13. Forest spider versus butterfly.
I did not say that December.
What's on the menu this time? Spiders are known to consume a wide range of meals. Flies, mosquitoes, moths, and butterflies are all common prey for web-building spiders. This butterfly is exploring nature, but it's unaware of predators lurking nearby, and it is ambushed and gobbled up by a forest spider. This spider has been waiting for a meal, and she has received one. There's no way for her prey to flee.
How did you get this close?
Her web is strong enough to hold even the tiniest of birds. However, she is aware of the trap. She snips at her web with her scissors. She's caught a tiger butterfly, which is extremely venomous. This is something butterfly predators must learn. This butterfly is trapped in a spider web and is unable to free itself as the spider walks all over its body. The spider wraps its prey in silk before eating it. Here is another spider that has caught a butterfly and is wrapping it in silk. Some spiders wrap their prey in silk after paralyzing it to make it easier to take back to the nest. Most spiders don't eat their food whole. Instead, they liquefy it by releasing digestive enzymes onto or into it. This butterfly has been caught and it can't shake the silk off of its body. It's trapped for good, and the spider should be there soon to check out the merchandise.
It's over with. I'm gonna be honest. They say spiders are good to have in your house because they kill all the other insects. But I'm good. All right, I'm good on all the insects. Actually, I'll fend for myself. Me and my broom. We gonna do damage. We see y'all running the block. All right. So Spidey, stay up out of here. All right. You can stay on the outside all you want. Inside, you're getting the beats.
Number 12. Camel spider. Camel spiders became a web sensation during the 2003 Iraq War when reports of their bloodlust swept throughout the internet. Photographs of the spiders half the size of a human accompanied several of the accounts. Photographs of the spiders half the size of a human accompanied several of the accounts. Camel spiders have long been depicted in Middle Eastern folklore as massive, venomous predators, capable of running as fast as humans and devouring enormous creatures. Of course, the legends are untrue. Even though these spiders do not eat camel stomachs or sleeping armies, and they are not particularly large, the actual camel spider is a dangerous predator. This footage allows you to see a camel spider in action, being taken to the curb by a millipede. That's correct. The millipede is crushing this spider and begins to eat it after it was knocked out. This time, a scorpion takes on a camel spider, and the fight is evenly matched. Both insects give it their all, and there doesn't seem to be a clear winner at the end of it all. This camel spider and tarantula lock legs and engage. The battle is intense, and they go at it for a while until the camel spider dismembers the tarantula and begins to eat it. The praying mantis is an exceptional killer. In this clip, it's taking on a camel spider, and it looks like it will not be the mantis taking the trophy home today. Number 11. Beetles versus scorpion. Scorpions and beetles often meet on the battleground, and fights between the two can go either way. This video depicts the heavy battles these two can have at times. You can see them engage, not letting go. It looks like the beetle has the upper hand in this one.
This is actually terrifying, bro.
This stag beetle was given to a scorpion.
Y'all let me know if y'all ever watched Beetleborgs. I'm gonna see who really had a lit childhood. You know what I'm saying? If y'all never watched Beetleborgs, listen, give me your childhood cards. You wasn't a kid. You wasn't living.
And defeat it, but the prey was too powerful for the predator, and the stag beetle killed the scorpion.
Japanese spider crab. I don't even want to.
A predatory beetle.
Twice the size of a human. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way.
With powerful jaws and nearly impenetrable flexible armor, the warrior beetle is a force to be reckoned with. The exoskeleton overlaps at the joints, preventing scorpions from penetrating it like other beetles. Other beetles are a regular prey item for scorpions, whereas scorpions are supper for the warrior beetle.
This is
another battle to the death between a scorpion and a beetle. Which of these two culprits will win the battle? Number 10. Centipede versus Tarantula. If I didn't know better, looking at this thumbnail, I would tell you this centipede and this tarantula are lovers, and they're cuddling up to watch a movie. They look so cozy and comfortable, and their eyes seem to be looking straight at the television set. What happens if one of the world's most venomous tarantulas collides with the massive Vietnamese centipede? The centipede seems to be the aggressor and decides to go on the offensive right away. The spider climbs up the glass of the aquarium and drops on the centipede. The centipede has an opportunity to strike the spider right in its bag. When the centipede bites the spider in the leg, the spider once again climbs the glass of the aquarium. This centipede is already enjoying its dinner. You can see the length of the insect when the man filming puts his hand right next to this giant.
Boy, move your hand!
It's the length of his hand. This gecko lizard is not having much fun when a giant centipede is biting its head off. The original plan was for the frog to receive a complete shoulder massage, but instead, it got a lobotomy. Number 9. Bull ants. Bull ants are huge alert ants that can reach a size of 40 millimeters in length. They have huge eyes and long slender mandibles, as well as a venom-filled sting. They have excellent vision and can track and even follow intruders from 1 meter. Bull ants feed on honeydew, so this one ignores the cricket. But when the cricket gets too close, the bull ant treats it as an intruder and the battle begins, and it doesn't last long after the bull ant strikes the cricket, injecting it with formic acid. Offense is the best defense when you have the weapons, of course.
Facts.
They will not eat the cricket, but killed it because it was trespassing. It is inspecting the cricket, but it is not overly interested in it. This bull ant demonstrates its strong physical power as it drags a much larger cricket.
Yoke them up and
This
carry
cricket
him
is
across
airdropped into an aquarium
the
full of bull
freaking,
ants, and the
aquarium.
minute the ant sees it, they chase it. This cricket won't last long. This bull ant clashes with a
running for
European
his life.
wasp, and the battle is grueling. The bull ant teaches the wasp a lesson and carries it off the battlefield after claiming victory. A little courageous bullet ant fights a giant grasshopper in a skirmish. The giant grasshopper initially resists the bullet ant's attacks, but this does not last long.
Bro, that grasshopper is like 6 times the size of the ant. The ant not backing down, bro.
The bullet ant chops the grasshopper into pieces.
What?
Number 8. Scorpion versus cockroach. This scorpion is trying to capture this cockroach, but for some reason it's unable to. The
Ain't
roach
no way a
hides well,
scorpion about
making
to
sure
lose
the
no
scorpion
cockroach,
thinks it's
boy.
gone. This cockroach isn't as lucky, and once this female deathstalker scorpion grabs it, it's not letting go. The scorpion stings the roach and waits for the venom to take effect. This black whip scorpion chases this cockroach as it runs for its life, but eventually clutches it with its pincers and kills it. A deathstalker scorpion sees 2 cockroaches thrown in its enclosure. The cockroaches walk directly towards the scorpion as if they're friends. The scorpion doesn't seem interested in the cockroach, but when a worm is placed inside the enclosure, the scorpion devours it in seconds. Number 7. Giant Ichneumon Wasp.
The world just gets scarier and scarier the more I watch these videos, all right? I don't know what the heck this thing is. Obviously, it's a wasp. But it looked like something out of like a freaking, a Power Rangers, you know what I'm saying, episode with some super giant bug. I'm good. I'm good.
Because of their size, Ichneumon and wasps appear to be deadly, although they are not. In self-defense, the wasp may jab with its ovipositor. In most cases, this will only result in a minor wound. If you see these wasps, ignore them.
Cat boy again. About the H-Town stomp on that joint. On God.
In this video, this giant Ichneumon wasp is standing in the middle of many yellow jacket wasps and walking among them. They all seem to be getting along fine.
Okay.
Number 6. Jewel wasp versus cockroach. Cockroaches are used by parasitoid jewel wasp as a source of live, fresh food for its progeny. To control the cockroach's behavior, the wasp injects deadly poison directly into its brain. The life cycle of this magnificent predator is depicted in this clip, which culminates in the cockroach's long and terrible death. In the African savanna lives a very interesting creature. This is the jewel cockroach wasp, and she is on the hunt for something, and it's a cockroach. She approaches it carefully as the roach is far. Once she is close enough, she stings it twice. The first sting disables the roach's front legs. The second sting she delivers directly into the insect's brain. But this does not kill the roach, nor is it even paralyzed. The wasp venom simply disables the roach's escape reflex. She probes the further roaches for just the right place, and when she has found it, she lays her egg. The roach is not sustenance for her, but rather for her young. Now, she must protect her investments. She carefully seals the burrow with twigs and rocks. Inside the burrow, the roach remains.
These insects
the egg will soon
are
hatch.
tough.
As a grub, the insect will bore its way into the cockroach's body and consume its internal organs in the order, most likely to keep it alive as long as possible. This chase is comparable to a scene in an action film, as this jewel wasp chases a cockroach all over the place.
Fam,
Once
like,
it injects
I
its
found
stabilizer
you.
into the cockroach, It brings it to a more discreet place where it will probably lay its eggs inside the cockroach.
Bro, if I ever seen a massacre like this on the sidewalk, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'd probably pull out my camera too. I ain't never seen nothing like this.
In this video, a jewel wasp lays her eggs in this cockroach, and you can see the emergence of the newborn wasp, breaking out of the cockroach once it has matured. It's quite spectacular.
Boy, ain't
The
no
jewel
way.
wasp evolved side by side with the cockroach, and it cannot reproduce without killing cockroaches. This jewel wasp tries to dig something out of a hole, and when it doesn't find anything, it moves and begins to dig somewhere else and pulls a cricket out of nowhere. How did it know the cricket was there? Number 5. Mantis versus blowfly. Adult blowflies eat a range of foods, but most species larvae are scavengers who feed on carrion or dung. The larvae feed on the decaying meat after the adults deposit their eggs on the carcasses of dead animals. These larvae prey on livestock, other animals, and even people. But this mantis doesn't really care, and the blowfly doesn't impress it at all. It grabs the blowfly and eats it like it would any other prey. While this praying mantis begins to eat this blowfly, the blowfly begins to eject larvae. That's fascinating behavior, especially while it is being eaten alive. Here is a huge praying mantis hanging onto a botfly and devouring it alive. There isn't much the blowfly can do but recite a prayer.
That's crazy.
This yellow mantis attacks an assassin bug and begins to chew it up in no time. The second bug tries to flank the mantis, but the mantis moves away from the bug. A third bug joins the fight, and now 2 assassin bugs try to save their friend.
Bro,
but the
they
mantis
man is
persists.
dead. My man
At the
is
end of it
eaten
all,
in half,
the mantis
boy.
demolishes all the assassin bugs in the aquarium. Safe to say,
Y'all should have just dipped, all right? Your homie was dead, all right? Yeah, sometimes you gotta leave him, you know. It was nice knowing you. We'll be at your funeral. We gonna be over here because we ain't trying to die neither. That's what I would have had.
we know which bug is the real assassin. Number 4. Green ants. These green ants have made their kingdom a no-go zone for other insects. Any breach is greeted with a barrage of fire. The green ant's strength lies in their numbers. Some will pin the victim down, while others will continually bite it. A team immobilizes a beetle like a top commando unit, while others begin hacking it up. In only minutes, green ants can trap and murder a beast. However, some species such as this deadly tree scorpion can be too hot to handle. It's a cunning foe with size and steam on its side. The lower rainforest canopy is stalked by the tree scorpion. It has no fear of anyone, thus it is not frightened to go anywhere.
That's crazy.
In the rainforest, this critter understands how to look after itself. But how will it fare in boundary disputes? The ants' empire nearby is rapidly expanding. The territory of the tree scorpion is under threat, and any disagreement will swiftly escalate into an all-out battle. Green ants do not negotiate when they enter your region. They simply show up in droves and take over. There's no diplomacy or debate. They owe only their queen allegiance. The tree scorpion, on the other hand, has little regard.
Hold up, y'all said the mantis kills her mating partner? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on insects, bro. I thought insects would be the one thing I'll be like, all right, maybe they not that bad, bro. This is, bro, the ants jumped the other insect, pinned it down while the other ones was biting it, bro. I don't know what type of BDSM these ants is into. This is way too freaky for me, my boy. Get me up out of
Guard for the queen or her loyal subjects. A lone scout has discovered the scorpion. Although the scout is readily eliminated, it has issued a chemical distress signal. It's like an air raid siren going off within the colony. Troops are dispatched to the battleground to confront the colossal intruder. The ants use their weapon of mass devastation, a cloud of formic acid, which is like pouring molten lava on the scorpion's wounds. The scorpion, on the other hand, continues to lash out, and the scorpion's victims continue to pile up. The wounded are cared for by medicants, but more soldiers arrive to replace the dead and dying. The scorpion's final defenses are crushed by the onslaughts. The scorpion is trapped and helpless. The ants dismember their victim and display it for all to see in their town square. These crazy green ants decide to attack these bees. The ant soldiers are all over the bees, and the bees are pinned to the wall. Green ants construct elaborate nests made of leaves they pull together with silk. Surprisingly, their young larvae produce this silk. Number 3. Black Widow versus Wolf Spider.
This is insane, bro.
A huntsman spider and a black widow spider are fighting for survival. The huntsman spider obviously sloppy movement could be due to the intoxicating effect of the black widow's venom. This black widow clashes with the wolf spider. The wolf spider is so much bigger than the black widow. but it's the Black Widow that's the more aggressive of the two. It looks like the Black Widow takes it to the wolf spider. The Black Widow is little, yet she carries a deadly toxin that may kill a human in only one bite. The wolf spider is so massive it should not lose this fight, but it does. Everything is up for grabs when these two spiders meet. This time, the Black Widow destroys this wolf spider and devours it. Another battle to the death between these two assailants, and it looks like the Black Widow wins again. Get this spider a husband, now. Number 2. Asian giant hornets versus Mantis. This murder hornet and praying mantis clash. And this time, it's the murder hornet that comes out on top. It tears the mantis's head off, and it's game over. This praying...
Well, what is today? It is October 25th. And I think I have seen all that I need to see in life, all right? To be perpetually terrified of going outside. All right? I think I'm going to stay inside for the rest of my life. I may never see or obtain any vitamin D after watching this video, okay? I can't do it. I can't do it, all right? I was scared of the bears and lions and elephants and giraffes and dingoes and everything else you were seeing on this channel. But there's literally insects outside my crib, bro, that look like some of these. I'm pretty sure they're not the same, but they close enough. So I'm going to stay inside forever, all right? Probably start turning pale in a couple weeks.
Mantis has no chance of surviving when an overly aggressive murder hornet decapitates it. This murder hornet is taking this praying mantis to the cleaners. I have seen many mantises kill murder hornets, but not today. Asian gigantic hornets, also known as murder hornets, can wipe out a honeybee colony in a matter of hours, thanks to queens that can grow to be 2 inches long and mandibles shaped like spiked shark fins. But in this video, a murder hornet takes on a praying mantis and slices away the mantis's appendages with cold surgical precision, after which the mantis will die and be eaten by the hornet. Number 1. Wasp.
Imagine if these things were as big as us, bro. Ain't no way.
Versus caterpillar.
Oh, this is a GG for the caterpillar. Caterpillars don't even, they like leaves and stuff. Wasp about to kill this caterpillar.
Once this wasp disables and preps these caterpillars, it begins to eat one. I guess they are a good source of protein. This poor caterpillar is trying to escape the grip of this wasp, but the wasp seems to be too powerful. At some point, the wasp takes off, so I'm guessing that green goo popping out of the wasp's body must have something to do with it.
Facts.
Here is another wasp latching onto a caterpillar, and it doesn't look good for the caterpillar. Caterpillars don't have much of a defense system, and when this wasp attacks it, it just absorbs the blow.
Bro, was it Bug's Life with the little green thing? That's him.
Until it perishes. Some of these insects blew me away, but my 3 favorites were the jewel wasp and the green ants.
I ain't gonna lie. We need to invest in some jewel wasp. Because if jewel wasp can only kill cockroaches, all right? Let me tell you something, jewel wasp. I got a dumpster down the street, all right? You know what I'm saying? In my neighborhood that you would have a field day in, all right? Because them suckers, when you got to go throw something away at night and that bag hit the dumpster and they scatter, I'm going to need you to clean that up, all right? What else we got?
I just love how the ants took it to the scorpion and how the jewel wasp sneaked.
Bro, the ants jumping the scorpion, that's crazy. They was losing soldiers left and right. Still attacking. I don't want no smoke with the green ants neither.
Into the ant colony to plant its eggs. Which one do you prefer? Why don't you let us know in the comment section below? So, there you have it. Our list of 15 deadliest fights in the insect kingdom. Please leave us a like and let us know what you think in the comments.
13 things never before seen. Gotta watch that next, bro.
If you appreciated this video. Check out our other videos and join the fun by subscribing. To see our new videos as soon as they're uploaded, click the notification icon.
Yeah, that's the Bug Life's green thing,
that's all there is to it.
Bro, listen. I never knew I needed to appreciate life as much as I do now, all right? Every time I watch one of these animal videos, you know what I'm saying? I'm more appreciative to be a human, all right? Because they are living in extreme circumstances their whole life, bro. animals just out there frolicking throughout the world, running into each other, 1v1ing. That's not a life I'm trying to live. I'm glad I get to, you know, stream for y'all, cook food on a stove, you know what I'm saying? All that kind of stuff. Because I would never survive out there, all right? I ain't going to lie. You guys, listen, y'all better pray tonight, you know what I'm saying? That these insects and these animals don't try to take over the world, all right? Because if they get the XP they need to evolve into something that can combat us, it's over, all right? It's over. I will not be fighting. I will be sitting right next. Look, I'm going to be knocking on Jesus' door like, hey, bro, listen, I know you said if I do that one thing, I can't come in here, but I had to do that one thing because I was going to die down there anyway. So, let me in. That's what I'm going to do. But y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all let me know which insect y'all thought was the craziest. I'm going to go with all of them. Listen, all of them were out of my bracket of comfort. Okay? But I'm going to see y'all in the next vid. We out of here.